In this video, I'm going to show you how to attach a pom-pom. I personally like to attach them where they can come off, so that way you can remove the pom-pom and wash it if you need to. So if you needed to wash your hat, you can just remove it. So it's pretty simple. I've got a pom-pom here. Usually when you make this on one of those pom-pom makers, you end up tying it with an extra piece of yarn. So I make them extra long, the tails, so that I can use them in on top to tie it in, and I'll show you how I like to do it. Some people like to weave it in and make it permanent, but if you have to wash it, then it makes it difficult. So I go up to the top where I've decreased down to a few stitches, and then I just go through I try to pick like a little tighter area, but anyways, I'll go through, that's the middle right here, and I'll go through one side, pull it through a little bit, and just take the needle off, if I can get it, and then I'll get the other one, the other strand, thread it through, and then I will go through, this is where I went through with the first one, so I'm going to come across and go through it on the opposite side and pull it through, and now I have both strands inside. Let's get inside here. There we go. Okay, so now we're inside. I've pulled it snug. Right here is the middle where I closed the top of the hat, and then basically just tie it in a bow, and that way I can just remove it. I never feel it when I'm wearing them, and it stays on just fine. So that's how I do that one. When it's a fur pom-pom, oftentimes you'll have a little loop or something in there that you can thread a piece of yarn through. Obviously use yarn, either one that matches the particular hat that you created, or at least some that won't break easy. And so I just thread it through there, and then do the same thing as I did on this one. On the ones that have a snap, you could do one of two things: just thread through a piece of yarn, or use the snap. You can attach this to the top of your hat with, and I use just like a string. I'm not even sure what kind of string it is. I just know it's a little thicker than thread, so it holds nicely. And then I have multiple colors, so if I'm using or doing a certain color hat, I might try to stay to the similar color, but I'll thread it in using one of my darning needles, a thinner one that will go through these holes, and then just attach it the correct way of the other side that's on the pom-pom. So you can do that, and then that way you can remove the pom-pom and wash the hat if you need to. So that is how I attach pom-poms. Links below. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.